Congratulations, sir! You have just given me my $1 millionth dollar!
Huh, great. What do I win?
Nothing! Now get out!
What?
Get the fuck out!
Shout out to Ice Ashera for making that video. I feel like you guys weren't expecting this, but also for me as well. And for the sake of this, I'm putting Hi-Fi Rush gameplay, but spoilers because the only footage that I have was the final boss footage, so be warned. This wasn't really something that I was expecting on my 2024 bingo card or anything from Xbox to cancel, okay? Now, Hi-Fi Rush, in my opinion, is an unforgettable masterpiece. Even if rhythm games aren't really your thing, I do suggest you to play Hi-Fi Rush, whether you're on Xbox or you're on PlayStation, because it just got ported to the PlayStation with the Microsoft Business update that Phil Spencer did talked about. And yes, as obvious as it sounds, I am upset because I did love Hi-Fi Rush, okay? I streamed it on my YouTube channel. It was like 3 episodes. I said 3 episodes as in like 3 live streams. I beat the game in like a day, not a day, but like 2 days, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it every second of it. It took me 11 hours to beat it exactly, because it takes an average of 11 hours to beat the game on normal difficulty. Regardless of what difficulty you're playing on, whether it's easy, hard, very hard, or after you beat the game, there's a very difficult mode, which I'm not going to mention for the sake of not trying to spoil the game for you. I mean, the game is fun, all right? I guess the only problem I can give is that if you're bad at rhythm games or, I guess, RPGs. With all that being said, I'm going to be reading the goodbye post that Tango Gameworks posted on their Twitter account. Today, it was announced that Tangoverse will close. Thank you to everyone that explored the worlds we created. Hi-Fi Rush, along with Tango's previous files, will remain available and playable everywhere there are today. And yes, keep in mind that they created The Evil Within, The Evil Within 2, Ghostwire Tokyo, and of course Hi-Fi Rush. I just don't understand, like, why did Xbox shut down Tangoworks? And I'm going to be showing you guys a clip from a documentary that Xbox was partnered with back in 2021, and this is what Sarah Bond and Phil Spencer said during that documentary when they shut down a previous game development studio.
We acquired Lionhead in 2006. Shut it down in 2016. A couple years later, we reflected back on that experience. What did we learn? How do we not repeat our same mistakes?
You acquire a studio for what they're great at now, and your job is to help them accelerate how they do what they do, not them accelerate what you do.
Ain't that so, you lying bastards? Like, you go by your word and you become hypocritical and shut down Tango Gameworks. And then you go on to say, how can we reflect? How can we not make the same mistake? You made the same mistake. There's nothing different. It's identical. You're basically repeating a cycle. And it's embarrassing because if you gotta listen to the people online, I don't care if it's on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Discord, Twitch, Facebook, or Instagram, or Snapchat. If people on the internet got to convince you to tell you that you're making the wrong decision, then I don't think you should work at Xbox or become the CEO of Xbox or the assistant principal of Xbox. And I'm gonna tell you this, if I don't upload for at least 2 days, that's how you know I'm gonna have a cease and desist. Because the people that work at Xbox or Microsoft, they will tell people to shut up online because they're speaking the truth and they don't want to hear it, all right? Same thing that went for Afro Senju, okay? When he talked about Bethesda in this showcase back in 2019, basically Tom Scott, the head of Bethesda, the creator or the godfather of the Fallout series, gave a battle royale, a bunch of this extended content for Fallout 76 when they should have added it in the game when it was first released. But now they added it a DLC or like a free expansion pack later on. And it upsetted Afro Senju so much that he made this entire rant 11 minutes almost to expose, to call out Tom Scott, all right? And I'll leave the link of his video in the description for you guys to see.
None of these niggas play games!
Look at the credits. Phil Spencer, Matt Booty, Sarah Bond, you're part of this. What did Tangoworks do to deserve this? Like, why don't you find Tangoworks undeserving or that don't require Xbox or that needs a platform anymore, okay? If anything, I feel like PlayStation should buy Tangoworks and then make the sequel of Hi-Fi Rush accessible for PlayStation and Xbox, to be fair, to make it fair, of course. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if PlayStation or Nintendo does the same thing, I'm about to screw up. Let me calm down. Okay, it's very upsetting that this is happening for Tango Gameworks, all right? And you could tell that I enjoyed Hi-Fi Rush, and you could tell that I feel like you and I can agree with the same pain that I'm feeling, okay? What doesn't add up is that they're doing this as if it was like the best thing or the right thing to do, when really they're just digging their downfall, and they might as well just like make the sequel of Hi-Fi Rush when Tango Gameworks gets bought, maybe, I don't know, by PlayStation, if it ever happens. I can't do it. I can't deal with this, man. I feel so sorry for the people that worked at Tango Works, for the voice actors, for the artists, and basically everybody that worked at Hi-Fi Rush. Okay, the game is beautiful. It's artistically pleasing. The boss fights are entertaining and I guess enjoyable in a sense. Even after you beat the game, you're gonna be living life on rhythm. Okay, no pun intended, because it happened to me. What's the best thing that you can do? Well, I suggest you to buy Hi-Fi Rush, whether on Xbox or PlayStation. And if you want to be bougie about it, you might as well buy the extra content with the extra cosmetics, the collaborations that they did and such and such. And I feel like I said enough of what I wanted to say. I'm sorry for getting out of character. It's just that anger isn't really the emotion that I can best control. All right, when I get upset at something, the best way to let it out is making a video about it and sharing it with you guys. It happened with me with the rainbow controversy that I was a part of, and calling out a person that, you know what, that's all I gotta say for this video. If you guys, I guess, understand my pain, leave a like, subscribe, comment down what you think about it. And I guess I might just do Hi-Fi Rush Platinum as an homage to Tango Gameworks. That's all I gotta say. This is Wolf Gray, and I'll see you all later with me streaming Elden Ring. See ya.